Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the look that I'm wearing right here. We've got a little bit of a pop of colour on the lip and on the inner corners of our eyes. So if you want to see how I got this look, then make sure to just keep watching. So as you can see, I've already done my brows and primed my lids, ready to do the eyes first today. So I'm actually dipping back into my melted shadows from Huda Beauty. I absolutely love these, but I haven't used them in a little while, so I wanted to just give it a go again. So I'm starting off with the shade Bubble Bath, which is part of the Bubble Bath and Pink Champagne duo, and I'm just popping that on straight onto my lid from the applicator. It's like a little doe foot applicator, and then just taking a big fluffy brush and blending that out. Bubble Bath is super light, so it acts like as a really nice kind of base for any other colour to go on top. And then I'm just layering that with Private Jet, which is part of the Shimmering Sunset and Private Jet duo. And it's just a little bit darker. It's kind of a nice kind of light pinky transition shade. So I'm just again popping that on straight with the doe foot applicator, and then using the same fluffy brush. This one is from Zoeva, and just doing little circular motions, and it's really quick to buff out. Then for the rest of the lid, I'm going to dip back into my new Nude palette from Huda Beauty. It's one of my ultimate favourite palettes. Is it not so pretty? So I'm going to take the shade Tickle, which is this nice light pink shade, and I'm basically dragging that exactly where we placed our melted shadows, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit and kind of just buff that out nicely. And then I do take a clean fluffy brush just to kind of blend all of that out seamlessly. And then I take a little bit of Secret, which is an even lighter pink shade, and I pop that on my lid. It kind of all blends together and looks quite similar, and that's kind of what I was going for. I didn't want to do anything super dramatic, because I wanted to keep the drama kind of to my lips and my inner corners. So I'm just doing a light wash of this all over the lid using just like a more dense kind of packing brush. And then I do also take a little bit of Play, which is an even lighter pink shade, and I pop that towards the inner portion of the eye just to brighten it up a little bit. And then going into my Electric Obsessions palette, also from Huda Beauty. We're basically using everything from her today. I'm taking there's like two pink shades, a kind of coral and then a bright pink, and I'm taking both of those and I'm popping that in my inner corner. I just wanted to see what it looked like at this point and just kind of put it down as a base to see where I wanted it, and I don't know how far I wanted to take it. In the end, I do end up putting a bit of shimmer, but we do that later on. And then I'm just taking, I don't even know honestly what liner this is, but just use any old liner that you've got, and I do like a really small wing. Just because I feel like, because the eyeshadow is quite plain and quite light, I just wanted to give a bit more definition to the eyes. And then for lashes, I'm going in with my Lilly lashes in the style Miami. Oh, these are the best. If you have not tried, I mean, if you haven't tried Lilly lashes, you're crazy anyway, but you need to try the Miami lashes. They're super nice and fluttery, but they also let you see the eyeshadow that you've got going on underneath. And then to prime, I'm taking my MAC, what's this, Skin Based Visage. It's like a really nice hydrating prime with little kind of flecks of shimmer in it, just to give you a nice glow to the skin. And it kind of gets a little bit tacky as well, which is really great. And then I'm going to use this little combo that I've been loving for my foundation, which is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation with the Fenty Profiltr. And oh, it's just such a dream combination. It looks really nice and natural, but also full coverage at the same time, and it does not budge. Like, I honestly cannot tell you how much it doesn't budge. Then I'm also combining two concealers. I'm taking the Fenty Profiltr concealer and then also the Makeup Revolution one, which is a little bit lighter because I really want it to be nice and brightening. So I obviously pop that in all of the areas that I really want to bring light to the face and really bring forward, which is kind of underneath the eyes, the chin, Cupid's bow, forehead, like all of the usual places that we do. And then I'm just taking my damp sponge. This is the Morphe one, which I'm always raving about because it's amazing. I'm just blending that out nicely. And then to set everything, I'm actually taking my RCMA No Colour Powder. I've really been into this again lately. It's just so good and it's so affordable as well. If you haven't tried it, you really should. And as long as I make sure that I set my face with this powder, honestly, I went for a massage with this with full face on, and it looked exactly the same when I got up. You would not believe it. It was amazing. So just make sure that you are packing this literally all over your face. If you want your makeup to last, this is the only way that you can do it, I promise you, and it's so foolproof. And then I'm doing a little bit of bakage on my nose, but then just going in and running some of the same shades that we had on our lid underneath my eyes. And then I take a nice clean fluffy brush and I just blend that out nicely because I didn't want anything too intense underneath our lower lash line, just because it's all about the inner corner today. That is what it's all about. So I'm going back in to the Electric Obsessions palette, taking the pink, really brightening it up, but I just wanted to add a little something. So I'm just going back into the new Nude palette and taking a combination of Crave and Fantasy, which are two like shimmer shades, and I popped those on, but then I also realised that that is actually not enough for me, and I need something even more dramatic. So I actually go in with Pink Champagne from one of the melted shadows, and it is so pretty. It's got like nice little reflexive pink and kind of silver as well, so it really just kind of brightened up that inner corner and just made it pop even more. And then I'm just wiping away that bake because we really don't need it any longer. I only bake maybe for like 2 minutes tops, and then I like to go in with my powder contour kit from Anastasia. I've been obsessing over this recently. So what I like to do before I bronze is take one of these contour shades and then place this anywhere that I really want to create like a shadow on my face, so right at the back below of my cheekbones, and then right against my hairline as well. And I also do it a little bit underneath my chin, nothing too crazy, because I can get a bit heavy-handed when it comes to my jawline contour, and you need to be a bit careful. But I do this first, and then I take a big fluffy brush like I'm doing right now, and I take my bronzer. So I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I feel like it really gives a nice natural gradient, and you're not making your contour look too orange, because you really need that kind of cooler tone contour shade, and then you can kind of build that up with a little bit of bronzer as well and warm up the face that way. And normally I would take a cooler tone shade, but I did just go in with my bronzer for my nose contour because I didn't want it too structured anyway. And then for highlighter, I'm taking my Umreezy and Anastasia highlighter, which is one of my favourites, and I do spray with setting spray on the side of my face before I apply it, because it just makes it more intense. If you don't want an intense highlight, don't do this trick, but honestly, if you want to build it up and make it look like bam, like insane, this is what you need to do. Get it in your life. And then I'm just placing it everywhere else. I like it pretty much all over my face, I'm not gonna lie. I love a Tin Man nose, literally love it, live for it. And I like it on my cupid's bow and my forehead as well. Oh, I just love a bit of highlight. I just can't get enough. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with my OG, my ultimate favourite is the Orgasm blush from NARS, and I'm taking this on my sheer powder brush from Bobbi Brown, which is my favourite. I don't like to get too pigmented when it comes to blush, so I just build it up a little bit at a time. And then I'm just going to finish off my eyes with a coat of mascara on those lower lashes. I mean, you don't have to do lower lash mascara, but I just personally think it finishes the whole look off. And then for lip, oh, I literally love this liquid lipstick. This is from Anastasia, and it's the shade Catnip, and it's so bright, but it's just a really nice, it's like not red and it's not pink, it's like somewhere in the middle, and I just love it. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit on the drying side, so if that does drive you crazy, maybe put a lip balm underneath, but I'm just obsessed with it. I love it so much. And then I'm taking a little bit of the Naked liquid lipstick. This is also from Anastasia, and this is honestly one of my go-tos whenever I want to lighten a shade. So a lot of the time I kind of like that ombre look, so I'll just kind of pat it in the centre of my lip. Then lastly, just setting that all in place with my Dewy Set Mist from Anastasia, and then we are done. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot to me. I make a video every single week, and everything I've used today will be listed in the bottom bar below. But apart from that, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.